sai niko public. Okay, mic test 1 2. Yes. Mic test 1 2. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you. So as you can see in this video, we'll just be doing that is back testing. We'll just be talking about back testing of the main currencies that may be, yeah, that may be. We'll just be doing the back testing of Euro USD main currencies right over here. Yeah, back testing, and this is actually the price action rules. So the price action is very important when you are coming to the trend, and today is uncertainty, the market is closed. That means when the market is actually closed, all we just be doing is to test on the back testing and all that. You know, it is very important actually when you are trading and on Saturday you don't have anything to do. What you can just do is to back test. Hizo strategies zote, you know, you can just try them on Saturday, yeah, to go back and to do that back testing. So over here I'm using the trending view. So for those you don't know about the trending view, for the trending view, if you cannot see the backtesting thing on the trading view, just know that it's only the problem is that you are not on the paid version. So let me fix my live stream right over here. I'll be fixing my live stream over here, and then we just be kicking off. So I'll be using the trending, that is the price action rules to do that. Let me fix the live stream, and then we just starting right away. I think we are going to do back testing of the main currencies, that is Euro USD. We are going to the commodities, that is US oil. We have been discussing about that. Also, that is important, or no, that is important on our side. Good connection, yes. Yeah, so this is US oil, that is a commodity. You know, this platform, this one is very volatile, as you know. This is volatile, a very volatile commodity right over here. And when we talk about the US oil, recently we have seen a very decrease in price. That means it has actually been on the bearish move. So we will be checking on the back testing. Actually nimerundi nyuma already, nisharundi nyuma already, so we are going to be doing it right away now. There's something, okay, rule number 1, if you want to do back testing, you see something like replay written over here, and the moment you click this replay right over here, you click replay, and let me show you, you click replay, or maybe you can click over here. After clicking that, you see, you know, there's like all this is deleted. Okay, so the moment you just click that one, after clicking that one, then you can maybe be playing with your speed. Unataka speed ikuwe gani on that way. If your speed is over here is times 10 times 3, then that will be very important. Let me play so that you can see what we call back testing. So you can see the back testing over here. This is the movement up and down. So this is the back testing we'll be talking about. So we are going, actually sijui hata tumerudi with how many days, because you can see this, the last one over here is on Friday 2nd July 2021. So we are like the 2 years ago on the US oil, and we'll be doing the price action rules over here. This is going to be very interesting. Thank you for those who are joining. You can like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you have any question, you can leave the comment. I'll be replying on that. Okay, now let's proceed right over here. So where do we start? So over here on the price action rules, actually, you know, the price action uses what we call trend line rules. Trend line rules, that is what we're going to start first. And to start on the trend lines over here, you start by identifying the major, that is the major trend, you know, the major trend lines and the minor ones. So when we talk about the major trend lines over here, we'll be talking about the hours, you know, like this is a 4-hour time frame. So first of all, you can just go start with 4-hour time frame, or you can start with 1-day time frame over here to identify the major trend. That is very important, you know, that is very important, because you'll be checking everything. You know, you have actually even to identify the market with your highs after checking on that. So let's move at least with some days to see what the market does, and that assume you've been observing the market. That is the best thing that you can do as a trader. You have to be observing the market. Unajua kama unataka kutrend, for example, the US oil, the first thing that you just be doing over here is to do what? Is to make sure that you fall in love with the commodity, or maybe the currency that you are trending, and then you just be observing it every day to see what it is just doing. That is be very amazing. The moment you just observe that, to just be very amazing right over here. For example, let's see and draw the major trend line over here. You know, for the trend line, there's what we call the trend line rules. Number one, we call the trend line rules. For example, you can see over here the market has been on the trend. The market has just been moving up over here. The market was just moving up here, so the market was actually on the uptrend right over here. So we'll be identifying, and you can see this is a 1-day time frame, which means the trend line that will just be appearing over here will be the major trend line. And when we talk about the trend lines, when we talk about candlesticks pattern, all those lies under price action rules, and there are so many people who actually trend under price action rules. That is very important on that aspect. So as you can see over here, we have this point 1, 2, 3 over here. We can try to see whether we are going to see an opportunity right over here, whether we are going to see something like that. So you can see actually that touches very nicely right over here, and the market, the moment is touching this, it touched this and it touched this, and the market was just going up. But unfortunately the market is just going down again. So let's try to draw another one down on over here to see what the market will just do next. So this is the trend line. Let's see, do we have any line that is lying above here? So if you are going to trader, you have to know when the market is actually forming the force, you know, the force breakout and all that. There are force breakout that will just trick you to know that maybe the market is just moving that way. So it's not must that you draw the straight line that are horizontally, you know, this line that are very horizontal to each other. It's not a must to be that way, but you can just draw something at least which connect between the points. So like this one, you can see the market touched this area right over here, and it touched this area and also touched this one. It tried to break out, but the market actually was just moving up again. So this is a major trend line. Let's just go to 4-hour time frame to see what we can just do to know so that we can just identify where we're going to enter into this market, so that you can see it took a lot of time. You can see the distance between this and this one makes this trend to be very amazing and makes it very strong. And this is the major trend, as you can see right over here. Let's identify the minor one, whether we can see it, and maybe we can just identify to see whether we are going to see an opportunity for the entry right over here. And what I'll just do right over here is to enter. This is the 4-hour time frame. This is a 4-hour time frame. you'll be observing. The moment you just do that, you'll be observing. First of all, we're saying we are going to start with that is the trend. We have drawn our trend. We have seen how the market has just been moving. The next thing that I'm just going to identify over here is to look for the minor ones. Then after the minor ones, we'll be checking at the candlesticks pattern, and then we'll be finding the good entry point right over here. You know, it's not of mass the moment you enter into the market. It's not of mass that you enter. You can actually even wait. You have even to wait maybe to see where the market is just coming to you. Okay, so there's another indicator I use that is for showing us the where we are going to be entering this, and this is actually the that is the pivot point. So I'm going to introduce the pivot point. So this will be showing us the horizontal, and this is the horizontal support and resistance pointer. So that is what is just be showing us. So over here, what I can see over here in this market is that the moment you see this color over here, you can see there's a small color that is appearing right over here, the blue one over here. So the blue one that you can see over here, when we intro this one, it shows us that this place has been acting as the resistance point, because the market was coming over here and it gets resistant. The moment it approaches this point, it gets resistance, and the moment it's trying again to go to this level, the market is being resistant again. So as a trader, what are you going to do over here? What are you going to do over here? Because already we have, so this can be helping you. All this, whatever you are talking about over here, it matters according whether you are a swing trader, where you are into trader, where you are position trader. It just matters a lot. You know, for this one, if you are swing trader, or maybe you are a scalper, maybe you are going to wait for a little amount of time over here and you're going to enter a sale, or maybe you can just wait for the market. But let's see what we'll be entering over here. What are we going to see over here before we place the trend? First of all, let's see the trend. You can see it was an uptrend, because you can see forming higher lows. Yeah, so the moment we identify everything I'm going to be talking about over here, we are going to start definitely to draw these things. You understand them more, and already the market is on uptrend, so you can see it trying to go very up over here. So what I will do over here as a trader is this one. I'll wait for this market to come over here, you know, to come to this level, because it has tried to break these ones, and the moment it comes to this place, it gets resistant. So what I'll do is I'll wait for the market to come right over here, and actually you can see it has 72 and this is 73. That's about 100 like 600 point 600 to 700 800 point over there. So the movement, and when actually it breaks this one, when it breaks this, when it reaches to this level, what I identify is what is the candlestick pattern, to see whether I'm going to identify the reversal or the breakout, so that I cannot get the first breakout. So what I will do, I will create another region right over here. So I'm going to be creating a region over here. Let's create a region, the price range. Okay, so I'm going to put here, so in case the market tries to create a reversal on this sign at that level, I'll enter a sell. But in case it breaks that area, I'll be doing what? I'll be placing my I'll be, in case it breaks this one, and I know the market is now going to go to the next up. Okay, it's going maybe to touch all up to this place. But in case it do a reversal over here, because you can see it is making lows over here, this is the smallest time from over here, then the market will just be touching this area. Let's see, they be touching this area. So what you do is that you can enter your trend. Yeah, if you are maybe someone who wanted to make this trend and all that, you know, there are traders who wait for long, and there are traders who trend every day. So it matters a lot of what we are making sense over here, because there are some even who will just wait for the market, or maybe buy to this level and wait for the market to come over here. But we want to cover every step for every type of the trader we are talking about over here. So let's see whether market ikifika hapa, whether it is going to reverse or whether it's just going to break this point. Okay, so let's see what really happens at this point right over here. So let's play, and I'm going to go times 3 so that we can see over here. So I'm going to go 3 times. So let's see what is happens. You can see reversing back. So you can see actually it almost touched this point. Sometimes you can see this region over here, it has acted as a resistance level. I don't know whether it touched this one, so it has already tricked us, because some people waited for this to come. This region actually acted as the support. You can see this one, all this area has acted as what? All this region has acted as the resistance point. You can see this one, they has touched everything over here, although we didn't draw it very perfectly, but you can see right over here. Let me delete this. So the next one that you can see right over here is the market touching now this support line over here. This support line, as you can see over here, thank you for those who are watching. Make sure that you like this video. We are just doing the back testing of some currencies right over here, and if you have question, let me just see it in the comment section, and I'll be replying to them. I don't know whether my comment section is turned on or not. Yeah, so let's see. The moment the market actually tried to touch this our support line, you can see it actually bounced back. So you can see our long time trend, the line that we drew over here, the trend line that we actually drew down on over here, the moment it touched this one, actually it started pumping up again. So you can see you can have the target of the previous, that is the previous loss, the major trend and the minor ones, because actually you can see, although we have the minor ones over here, then we have also the trend, we have also the market obeying the major trend right over here. Now what it would do over here, if now you can see, because it has tried to break this area many times, so there is the possibility now the market is going to break this point, either to go higher than this, or maybe when it tries to go below this one, then it's going to break that point again. Let's see whether the market is just going to do that, because you know the market, when it tries the point more than 3 times, the 4th time actually is going to become crazy. Let's see whether it will just do the same again over here. I want to see whether it will just do that one, because there's this rule we talk about, the trend lines. You know, the trend lines, there's some rules, you know. The market will maybe I'll just talk about that later, but let's see whether it's going to do that. We are doing the back testing over here. So the moment it has this way, so you can see now it has that level. So what the market will just do at that area now, because it is trying to break that point 3 times. So what we'll do is that the market can try to go back. As a trader, you cannot enter that, because already it has tested those points many times. It has tested those points many times. So what I will just do, I will not enter my trade at that point. What I will do, I will just wait for the market, because you know there's another point over here where we have 2 resistance points over here. Maybe the market is just going to come right over here in case it breaks that point. Let's see whether the market will just reach that point. Okay, so these are trend lines, and trends, the market actually obeys the price action very nicely over here. So it is the market is actually currently on the price that we were talking about. So let's just play to see whether the market is actually going to break that point or not. This is crazy. Let's see whether the market is going to go up. I'm going to touch down again our support line. So let's play and see. Look at that, look at that. You can see it has broken at that point. You can see now it has broken that point. Why? The reason is because actually trying this point again. It has tried touching this more times, and now the market has just been broken that area. So there's the possibility the market is just going to reach our next resistance point. So that's actually how you know, the important thing about backtesting is that you have to know how crazy, how the market, how the pair that you always trained is always behaving. You know, if you in behave, you have to be knowing that one. It will just be very important. If you are in this stream, make sure that you like this video. It will just be very important. Yeah, so let's talk about this one. So let's see whether it's just going to break this area again. So let's see whether it's going to break that area. Let's see what the market will just do that area right over them. Let's play and see. Let's play and see what the market will just do. So you can see accumulation, and boom, it has touched this point. You know, it has touched this area. This was not perfect. You can see it has actually touched that area. Now that was our next point over here. You can see actually this was the point. You can see the market history repeats itself. So what you would just do over here, now I have the region over here. This is simple. This is how you act maybe as a day trader, because this is a 4-hour stream. That means you have to wait in terms of few trains. You have to wait for some minute over there. So this is on Saturday, and we are doing live train. We are doing what? Back testing. So these things are very crazy. Rule number 1: make sure that you identify the currency pair that you are going to be trading, and then you just be doing these crazy things over here for fun. You know, fun thing. You know, that's how I joke with this chart over here. You observe the behavior, you note the behavior of how the market is just doing, and definitely you just know how the market have some tricks. So let's draw the price range over here. You can see actually even here we have some price action over here, but because we are almost at the highest resistance point, there's the possibility the market will touch this area over here. But if you're not patient enough and you want to enter into the market, then you will have this price range over here again, where we can say in case the markets don't break that point going up, then we are going to enter a sell, and the market may be going to reverse back with some pips, and you can make profit out of that. So this is how you does to it. Let's see whether the market is going to break this point, and when it breaks that area, then it's just going to touch which area? The top one, the first resistance. But remember what? We are also on the trend. The trend, our major trend is this line. Okay, the major trend is in this line. So in case it reaches this point, maybe it's going to go above that way. So let's see whether the market is going to observe our region over here. On the region point, you can just give it maybe 200 points. That is 200 points over there, or 300 points. Yeah, something like that. So let's see what the market does over here. So reversing back, and going up. Let's see what the market will just do, whether it is going to kick the first, and boom, you can see that the market has actually gone up to the highest again. It has just broken that area again. Yeah, so they has broken this region. So you know, for some people, they will have entered the sell, and all you just have to do is maybe to give it like that. But you know, you don't combine only with this trend line. We are using the trends over here and something else over here, but you know, you can use a lot of indicators right over here, and not a lot of things that are going to confuse you over here. But let's see, for the reversal patterns, you are going to be seeing something. You know, there are some things that you do for exactly entry point. You cannot just enter the market just like that. Okay, you have to be observing the candles that are going to give you an indication of the sell. For example, you can see this candlestick over here, the red one over here. This will just show you that there is high momentum for the sell. Even this one, you can see and we have also the gap over here. So these candlesticks shows us that is the momentum for the sell. You can see all these candles shows us that is momentum for the sell. So the moment you observe that candle, you just know that we are now on the period maybe of the reversal pattern. There's also the candlesticks that you can maybe observe on the top over here. For example, if you just observe maybe an hanging man, you observe the candlestick that we call the gravestone. The gravestone is the candlestick that has the very long wick upward, and then the body is very small. So those are the candlesticks that we'll just be seeing right over here. You can see like this one, look like the hanging man over here. These candles over here, that means there was a momentum of going up, but the sellers now starting to resist to now starting to sell to the market. Now that is what we just be looking at. And why do you think the market actually did not obey this area of the support? Why did it break this one? Is because maybe the market is trying to touch this major trend over here, this major one, the major one that you know we drew some, this one. You see this, you see this one, it touched this point, touch this one, touch this one, and now it may try to touch the above one. Okay, the fourth time. Let's see whether it will touch the fourth time the major trend line, that is the resistance point upward. Let's see what will happen. And actually the moment it may touch that one, you may see, because this is the fourth time, the moment it try to reverse, the market may reverse in a very crazy way, because the market is going to reverse in a very crazy way from that, because that is the fourth touch of the resistance. The moment it is been tested on that point, so the moment actually they can touch that point, if it touches that point again and it start going down, then you know the market is going to go very down with the many point. So those are the things that actually you cannot even those are the things that you observe on the market. You know, the moment you nazoya these things, they're just going to become automatic. You just know them, you just, you know, unazijua tu automatically, and then you just be understanding them. Let's see what will happen to this market, whether it's going to reverse, whether it's going to go up again, whether it's going to touch the highest point there, or maybe whether it is going to, let's see. You can see the momentum on trying to go up again, that way. You can see the market is actually obeying that point over here. So we have that point, we have this highest point over here. You know, sometimes the market cannot reach exact point, and sometimes it may reach the certain point and reverses back. But all you can just do is, when it has that point, you can be having your region of entry. It's not that you can have the place you're going to enter, but you can have that region of entry. Okay, if you are here, make sure that you like this video. We are doing the back testing of these things, but you can actually use this method to many pairs that you just want. So let's see what will happen to the market, whether it's going to touch this area again. So it has touched this one, yes. So you can see that point. So what you'll be doing is to say the market has reached that point. All I do is I come to this area, I'll come where the market has touched our thing. You observe what type of the now what you'll be concentrating on this area. Let's talk about over here. Now your concentration on this area will be now what? The candlesticks that will be formed over here. You will be observing for the signs of reversal. The signs of what? The signs of the reversal. That is what you will be checking over here, because remember, the market obeys the main trends lines over here. This is the price action rules, and we have major we have trend lines rules. That is very important. So let's see whether the market will try to go back, and we can also observe the types of candlesticks that will just be formed over here. So I can just go in a slow speed to see what type of candles. Good. And you can see now, the moment you see these types of candlesticks, you can see we have a momentum of what? of back one of reversal. And you can see actually, even if you entered at this region, this was 95, and over here we have what? We have 91. So how many pips are those? Even if you entered at this area, actually you could have become a very big profitable trader right over here, because right from 95 to this region over here, that is 4,000 points. Those are 400 pips. Okay, even if you used a lot size of 0.1, 0.01, you could have made how much? You could have made that is 4,000 times 0.1. You could have made like $40 with the smallest amount if you just placed your trend right over here. You see, that is important of the price action. You can see already the market is just showing the signs of reversal right over here. Thanks you for those who are following. So let's see whether the market will just go down, and I bet in this area the market now may try to go very crazy way, in a backward way, in a very crazy way, because of you've already seen the momentum. But remember, this is only technical analysis and is not of mass that it can be very perfect. There are news that affect the market, so the market actually can even go in another way that we don't even know. So let's try to play this. Let's see what will happen. Let's see what will happen right over here. We have seen the reversal, we have seen sideways. So what we are seeing over here, you can see now this one touched another one, and boom, you can see now the market has broken that point. So the reason actually the market cannot even just obey all these things is because maybe there are some fundamental news that you have to be following. That's why I say, no matter how good you are on technical analysis, if you don't watch, if you don't follow the fundamental news, then things are going to become crazy for you. So since now we have this broken out, and the reason this has been broken out is because it has been tested how many times? It has been tested 4 times now. You can see this area, this, and this one. We always say that the moment it has been tested so many times, then there's the chances that it's going to be broken out. Okay, it's just going to be broken out. Now over here, because the market is already on the bullish market, and you can see actually the only thing that can cause this market to go this up one like this is on the fundamental news, maybe, that can make the market to go very up like this, can shoot this high, and that is the power of fundamental news, because you can be making profit like we have been talking previously until now, but the one if you don't follow the fundamental news and all that, then you are going maybe to lose everything instantly. So it's very important for you actually to be checking on the fundamental news and all that. Remember that. So what I will do over here, I will just, maybe if I entered over here, I trended news over here, I'll wait for the market maybe to cool down. So what I will do over here, I'll wait for the market to cool down, maybe to form a place of there's a place after bullish, there's a place that the market will be formed, the place of distribution. A place of distribution is where the market will just start forming the sideways pattern, maybe going up, but in an horizontal manner, where it is formed the triangle. So let's play and see whether the market is going to do that. So you can see the market is still shooting up. Yeah, so the market is actually very volatile at that point. Let's see what happens. Created a very new high and all that, so you have to be patient on the market. So what you will just be doing is maybe to wait for the market to cool down. If you don't follow the news, make sure that whatever the trader type of trader you are, whether you don't trade news or do that, you have to be checking what is happening to the news, so that when the market is, when you expect news maybe to be coming right over there, you can avoid trading at that time, because the market is going to be very volatile. Something like US oil and all that, they are very volatile in that manner. So we will not be checking on the US oil. I'm going to be checking on the Euro USD, because not all people actually trade commodities, so I don't want to concentrate over here, but you understand how you become very tricky in these things, and you just be understanding there's something that has been formed right over here. And actually, for those who trained every day, or maybe scalpers and all that, this is very important for you over here. The other thing is, now we have seen the downtrend, the market now trying to go down right over here. You can be observing what is happening to the market over here. So we can see we have this resistance point over here. So there is high chances the market is going to touch this area before going down to this support line. Okay, let's see. You cannot trend if you are trend if you like trend lines. If you like trend lines, then just know that you cannot enter the market at this place. The reason being, you can see it actually at the center of the resistance, and it's at the center of the resistance and the support line. Okay, so let's see. So let's see where the market moves, but the chances that it's going to go up before actually going down. Let's see whether it is going to do that, or maybe it goes down and then goes up on this area. So this is for the people who trade daily. So swing traders, let's see. Boom, you can see now this area, it has went to this area. That was very fast, man. So remember what we said, you just don't enter instantly. You have some region over here. Now when it breaks this area, we expect the market to go this way. So remember, where do you place your stop loss? We come to that way. So it has already broken the resistance point over here, the recent one over here. Let's see whether it's going to go up to this area, but remember, there can be a trick. So I can just maybe wait again to see the movement. Let's see whether it's going to go down. Let's see this way. You can see the moment actually it reached this point, this region over here, it has already gone down. The moment we talk about this going down, some people may think that they are small pips, but over here there are so many pips that even when you have a smaller size of 0.01, then you're going to make a lot of money right over here. So last means that move from 108 to 98, that is 10,000 points. That's 1,000 pips. So you can make a lot of money out of that. So you can even benefit from all these points, but it's very crazy. So now the market is trying to break this one again. So what do you expect? This how you unazoeana na market, but until you know where the market using the price action, you just even know the market is just ending to this direction. So I'm going to go to another currency right over here. So I'm going to another currency. Let me fix my network. Yes, we are going to another currency right over here, which is Euro USD. So I'm going to Euro USD. So I don't want to concentrate mostly on them, not a vast trend commodity. So is not going to concentrate on one. Let's see that whether the Euro USD can obey the same thing, we talk about. Remember what I said. If you want to choose the trending view, you can. The trending view for reversals, you can have the current activity candle, and then you can subscribe to free version. You just get free one, and then you just be getting you'll be getting the free use every time. Okay, free one. So this is again the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame, and let's see kama tulikuwa tumerudi siku ngapi nyuma. This is 2023 Wednesday 11. So no, sorry for the network, it has some problem. You can log in when you come out, the sound is okay. I want to draw something over here. So this is what I was trending. You see tarudia tena. This is what I was trending on the Euro USD right over here. This is for the Euro USD. So this is what I was trending on the Euro USD right over here. I drew this one because of the trend lines, and this is what you'll be seeing right over here. Remember, we have not used all the rules of trend price action, but this is important. Thank you for those who are following. So you can see I drew this. This is a 4-hour time frame over here. So this is a 4-hour time frame, and you can see right over here we have the market touching this point, touched this point and bounced back, touched this point and bounced back. So this is the support line. This was acting as the support line, okay, and we have this one up here. It was acting as the resistance point, and it touched this point. It was this region, bounced back, this one. So actually this was very perfect. I was very happy when I saw this because it touched this one. So I was very comfortable when I entered this one. The reason I become so comfortable when entering such a trend is when it forms these two lines that are vertical. Is it vertical or that are in lining to each other? These two lines. When you see those two lines, you always see something that is going to be very amazing right over here. So you can see this line are straight. Is it straight, something like that? And it's very similar, very okay. So you can see the moment the market touch this one, it forms, the market was touching this area and then going down and going down. So this is Euro USD. That has been the movement, and it was just obeying that one, and it was looking so nice over here. So I've been going even back to this one. So this is how you just go back, observe, you click that replay, you go back. Let's just go back for some days. My network is bad, so I don't know whether I end this stream and we start again, or maybe let me fix that. Let me fix. Okay, yes, so we are here again. So I was going back. Let's see what the market is just going to do over here. So I'm going back again right over here. So I'm going back again. I don't know whether I'm going to 2021 when things were banned, or the corona side, or maybe we can 2020. This is where things were happening. But whatever happens, the market seems always to be hoping the price action. If you love the price action, then hey, my friend, things are going to become so easy for you. You're not going to be mixing a lot of indicators right over here. Things are going to be becoming very easy for you. So assume now you enter into a trend, but first of all, what I said, just make sure that you always be loving at least some of the currencies that are coming right over here. The moment you just love that, then you just be checking it every day. So this be very amazing right over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you something that was happening over here. So let me show you something. yes. Okay, something like here. Let's even stop over here. What you can see over here, remember what we said, if the point is tested more than 3 times, then we expect either breakout, most of the breakout. When the point is tested so many times, then we expect a breakout. Yes. So let's even start over here. The reason we actually use SPRR, for those who don't know about the pivot point, you can go to the indicators and search for SPRR. So that is like the support and resistance point that will be showing you the horizontal movement. It will not show you the vertical one that we always draw. It will just show you the horizontal ones right over here. Okay, yes. As you can see, something like this, something like that, it's very easy to draw that, right? And the moment, for example, the market is right over here, what we'll be checking right over here, remember what we said we can even draw one red. That is the main, to see where things will just be going. You can see actually the market was on upgrade over here. This is one day you'll be seeing things clearly. If you're a long time investor, no matter what type of trader you have to be checking where the market is ending, so that you cannot be making such mistakes. One rule about, I'm talking a lot of things. I don't know whether maybe some people are listening on this, I don't know, but one thing that you have to know is that when you are doing this line over here, I cannot draw the trend line that is going to, I don't love these trend lines that are like this. This is one, is it this one? No. This one shows a very crazy market that, something like this. The market is this. You can see that one is, this one is crazy when it's just looking just like that, and I cannot just do that. So what I will just do over here, because this is a one day, I'll try, you have to be checking every angle to see where the market is just ending to, and most ending this one in 1 hour. So can you enter into the yeah. So so let's just go to the 4-hour time frame. Sometimes people are asking, what do you do when you enter into Forex trend chart? What can you do? These are the things that you do on the market. This is the things that you just do on the chart before even you just enter that trend. Lazima uangalie hizi vitu. You can take even 1 hour to just analyzing the market, and this is what you just do, putting everything into the angle to see where the market is just ending to and all that. So I'll just do, my SPR is not showing me that there is support point over here. When you see this blue one, it means that it tells you that when the market crosses that point, buy. And when you see yellow one, know that the market is showing you when it crosses that point, sell. Okay, but as I always saying earlier, make sure that you have the region. Okay, now over here for me, what I will just do, I'll wait for the market to see whether it's going to come over here and down, or maybe whether it's just going to go up over here, because actually we can see the market is on uptrend. But maybe the market, you can see this has been the accumulations area, so I'll just be drawing something like this to see there's something we call the region. You know, after bullish we said after bullish there's something we call distribution area. So let's see whether this is going to become our distribution our distribution area right over here, because you can see the market is moving that way. So in case the market actually breaks, you know, there's possibility it's going to continue going up like that. But in case the market, you know, I'll just wait for the market to see what it's going to do in this area. That turned off. Okay, so let's see what the market will just do. It's just going down. You can see this is a distribution area, so the market is just moving sideways in that triangle, and boom, the market breaks that, even goes down again. So there's one thing that you have to know about the distribution areas. The moment it breaks that area, the market is going to go very down. That is what happened on the distribution area. On the distribution area, it happens